Two. Hopefully you guys can hear me now, right? All right, so I said you guys, y'all are so good. You dancers, y'all know what I want, let it dance. Y'all can pick every year you dance. This year's no different. This takes a lot of people. So I want y'all to participate back with my dance. Y'all want y'all to dance. Come on,
Yeah, all right.
On my hair? I guess. It fit, huh? Is that it? Oh, thank you. Abonagani. I know y'all can feel that in your spirit. Oh my goodness. a jackass cheerleader, right? So I could really get down if I wanted to. Abanagane!
My sister, from another mother, who wants to greet us.
I'm a sister from another mister. How about that? All right. I'm council member Carolyn Evans Shabazz, the council member of District D, where we are, the district of destination. And I'm certainly honored to be here. You know, I can shake it on down if I wanted to. I'm a former jackass cheerleader. You know, I can show out up in here, up in here, up in here. But I know you feel it in your bones. And certainly we're here to celebrate Kwanzaa, the first principle of Kwanzaa, which is umoja, and which is unity. And so that is the first principle of 7, and we will light a candle every night for 7 days to commemorate our ancestral roots. And so certainly, I hope that you're here to celebrate, but you're also here to apply these principles to your lives. That is how we grow and produce productive people. And so don't just come to buy the wares, of course, support the vendors, but come out and let these principles get into your spirit. That's why the drums, they will help them get into your spirit. And so we're going to celebrate every night for 7 days. Again, I am Council Member Carolyn Evans Shabazz, the Council Member of District D, what I call the District of Destination. You all have a wonderful celebration. Stay safe and stay warm, and we're going to keep it moving because 2023, we're going to apply these principles and become better, productive people. Thank you, Ashe. Oh, and my greetings to Deloyd Parker in his absence. Of course, he has his brother, Terry Parker, here. And Trey is around here. I didn't know Trey could move like that. And I see my friend Linda Yenny, who used to teach dance on a couple of corners over. And I see a lot of friends in here. So thank you again, and let's celebrate, but let's apply these principles. Thank you.
Thank you, sister.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Here you go.
It's so hot.
Yeah, I don't want no hot mic.
Oh, no. Sister Bowman.
You have asked that indigo dance.
Habari. I think y'all all went to sleep on me. Habari. That's right. What does that mean? What does it mean? Let me say it together with you. What does it mean? Yes, it is. That's what it means. So right now, I'm going to report libation. Anybody here agree with libation? Raise your hand. All right, don't be ashamed. I'm asking this to you to put those hands down. If you're not familiar with libation, raise your hand. This is your first time to see me. There you go. That's good. That's good. I'm good here. Now go ahead and explain a little bit. You don't mind? You don't mind, do you? You have permission with my eyes to begin. Thank you, thank you. All right. Yeah, all right. All right, we got some people outside. Everybody get to see all the better funeral processes, man. Think about it. Think about your family. Whether funeral process, then you know what I'm talking about. Once a year, some people get upset the rest of the year, and we sing all that every night once. And that's a beautiful thing. So we're going to pour salvation for all of you, all of your ancestors. We're going to pour salvation so that the children are coming in this world. Can you do this? I can hear you good, but that's why I'm not. All right, then you got to come down for a little bit. Thank you. All right, don't stop. Don't stop. Just keep it up. All right, can you hear me better now? Can you hear me better now? All right, good. We can go and start the salvation. Okay, let's do water. Everybody know you can say I share. All right, tutu. Eat it. Cool water. For cool road. And coolness in our homes. We pour this, we give this from good spirits of the north, good spirits of the south, good spirits of the east, and the west. We offer salvation in the name of our ancestors. We offer salvation in the name of the Orisha, divine and prolific forces, also known as angels. And we offer salvation to the creator of the universe. We ask you for your divine blessings. We offer this water. We ask you for your divine blessings at this time. All of you, we're calling on your forces. We're calling on your forces. We're calling on you. We're asking you for your divine blessings in this house now. We're asking you to bring down the spirit of emotion. Bring down the spirit of emotion. Bring down the spirit of emotion on our people so we can walk in unity again. Every time we walk in unity in this system, we've accomplished great things. Only unity is the solution. We ask you to give us the courage. Give us the courage. Give us the courage to have faith in unity. Give us the courage to have faith in unity. Give us the courage to have faith in unity. Give us the courage to have faith in unity. Turn aside all those negative ideas of us not getting together, of us not wanting to be in each other's company, of the men speaking poorly of the women, women speaking poorly of the men. Dismiss that spirit from us. Help us to gain the spirit of unity, our ancestors. We're asking you for your divine blessings today. We're asking you for your divine blessings today. I need you to call out the name of some national hero, international hero, somebody that made a difference to the lives of our people. Call his name 3 times each name. I say, I say, I say, I say, say, keep calling, I say, 3 times each name, I say, keep calling those spirits. I say, I say, I say. Now I'm going to ask you to call out the names of the spirits of people who live in your family. So if it's Big Mama, it's Grandpa, Papa, if it's your name or your father, then some of y'all already know your godfather, your God. Call out the names right now. Call out the names of those people who are even in your extended family. Sometimes, I know some of y'all like me. You got to go behind somebody with no blood kin to you. Because you're doing wrong. And they know you weren't supposed to be doing that. All right? And they took care of you. So I want you to take care of them and call their names sometimes because they need to be remembered. Are you with me where you are? Call their names right now. Call their names right now. I said.
Sure. Aubrey Pierre. Delord Parker Sr.
We're calling on your ancestors. We're calling on your ancestors. We're calling on you. We're calling on you, begging you for your healing, begging you for your healing for our people. We're calling on those who are yet to be born. We're calling on those who are yet to be born, those who are on their way here. We're putting this salvation for all the pregnant mothers tonight. All of those who are expecting. May those babies come in full term. May they be given a full birth. May they be given full birth. May mother or baby not suffer. We're calling upon those. We're calling upon the ancestors. To help all of our people who are incarcerated at this time, those who are interned, those who are suffering sickness that they might be healed, those who are locked up behind doors that they might be free, come back to us home again, ready to help again. We're calling upon your ancestors. We're begging you, beseech you, imploring you. We're asking you to please, 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 we ask you, please, show your mercy on us. Show your beneficence upon us. Let us come together. Let us come together. Let us come together. Let us come together. Let us meet in peace. Let us meet in peace. We're calling upon your ancestors. We need each and every day of our lives. We call upon you. We ask you to come into this room. We ask you to come into this room, oh divine angels, oh beneficent and merciful creator. We're calling upon you at this time. We need your help each and every day. We ask you to let us celebrate these 7 days of harvest. We ask you to let us celebrate these 7 days of harvest and peace. May our coming year in 2023 be the best years of our lives, and the one after that, better than that one. We ask you to let us continue to grow. We ask you for blessings of long life and good durable health. We ask you for long life and good durable health. Long life and good durable health. We ask you for good relationships all around us. We ask you for good relationships all around us. Good relationships. We ask you for blessings to children. We ask you for blessings to children. And the blessings that come to our children. We ask you for blessings of wealth and resources. We ask you for blessings of the shepherd of the Lord, victory over our enemies, and control over opposition, even when the opposition looks at us from the mirror. I share. Keep death away from us. Keep death away from us. Keep sickness away from us. Keep sickness away from us. Keep loss away from us. Keep loss away from us. Keep court case litigation away from us. Keep court case litigation away from us. Keep wealth away from us. Keep difficulty away from us. Keep loss, suffering, and poverty away from us. Keep confusion away from us. Keep trouble away from us. I share.
All that you see here, everything that we put together, all the hard work and effort, has been brought to you by the greatest response planning committee. And we're right now we have to call forth those villages who come with all their time, energy, and effort to make this together all this tonight. So I call up the villages of the Greater Houston Kwanzaa Planning Committee. You don't need to wait for me to call you for this one, you know. Welcome the village, the National Bank United States. We welcome the village of Indigo Arts and Entertainment. We welcome the village of Project Roadhouse. We welcome the village of the Shrine of Mighty God. We welcome the village. Blue Triangle, IWCA. Call forth the village of Sisterhood Creation. Call forth the village of the Media Cultural Center.
Oh, yeah, you got that. You know, keep that. And use both.
Testing. Testing, 1, 2. Testing. Testing. Okay. Testing, 1, 2. Got too much stuff in my hands. I'm sorry. Can everyone rise while we do our ode to the flag? Can everybody stand up, please? Are any children of shape here to lead us in the pledge? If you do not know the pledge, you can read along with it behind us as it projected. Any youth here tonight to lead us in a pledge? Go ahead. Emoji.
What's the new?
Unity.
Raise your black power, African fist up. Repeat after me. Here to the flag of mine. The red, black, and green.
The red, black, and green.
Hope in the future bright.
Hopes in its future bright.
Africa has seen.
Africa has seen.
Here to the red.
Here's to the red of it.
Great nation shall know it.
Great nation shall know of it.
In time to come.
In time to come.
Red blood shall flow.
Red blood shall flow of it.
Historians shall write it.
Historians shall write of it.
Great flag of mine.
Great flag of mine.
Here's to the black.
Here's to the black of it.
100 million back.
400 millions back of it.
Whose destiny depends on it.
Whose destiny depends on it.
The red, black, and green.
The red, black, and green of it.
Old flag of mine.
Oak flag of mine.
Here's to the green.
Here's to the grit of it.
Young men, women shall dream.
Young men and women shall dream of it.
They shall shell for it.
They shall shell for it.
Maidens shall seek of it.
Men shall sing of it.
Waving so high.
Waving so high.
Here's to the holy.
Here's to the whole of it.
Color brought and bold.
Colors brought and whole of it.
Please you my soul.
Pleases my soul with it.
Regardless of soul.
Regardless of what is told of it.
Thank God for giving.
Thanks to God for giving it.
Thank God for giving.
Thanks to God for giving it.
Great flag of mine.
Great flag of mine.
Over to them.
Thank you, Brother Shango. And now we're going to sing the first verse of Lift Every Voice. All 3 verses? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm scared of you.
Yeah, you can do that. We have a black Chevy blocking the driveway.
Excuse me, we have, pardon the interruption, we have a black Chevy, license plate KXM0309 that is blocking the entrance. Could you please move your car? Again, the number is KXM0309. That's a black Chevy. Could you please go move your car in the driveway? Thank you.
I'll do.
Okay.
Okay, we ready? We're gonna do all 3 verses. Here we go.
We're singing a cappella. Oh.
So we wanted to keep in mind because we wanted to make sure that everybody understood what was going on and they understood everything they saw what was going on tonight. So we wanted to very briefly go over some of the items you're going to see here for the Kwanzaa display. We have the Kikobi Che Umoja, which is the unity cup. This symbols the foundational principle and practices of unity, which makes all else possible. The mazo, the crops. These are symbolic of our African harvest celebrations and the rewards of a productive collective labor. The muhindi, the corn. There's some back there. The corn, the crops are symbolic of the children and our reason for continuing. The mkeka, which is the mat, which is you probably can't see from there, but the mkeka is a symbolic of our traditions and history, and therefore the foundation of which we build. The zawadi, the gifts, are symbolic of the labor and love of parents and the commitments made and kept by the children. The kanara, which you see here, is the candle holder. It's symbolic of our roots, our ancestors, our lineage, and our culture. The Mishuma Saba, the 7 candles. These are symbolic of the Muzo Saba, the 7 principles, the matrix, and the minimum set values which African people are urged to live by in order to restore and reconstruct our lives in our own image, according to our own needs. At this time, we're going to light the emoji candle, which is the black candle. The black candle is the first candle we light in the Kanara. Whenever you get your own Kwanzaa set up, this is the first night. It's the black candle. The black candle represents unity of our people. This time, may I get a young person and an elder to come and light the candle? And an elder. What's your name, sir? Kevin. Young Devin. Sorry, Devin. And we need an elder to come, please. Okay. Sister, that is debatable if you are really an elder, because everybody looks so young, but I will take her word for it. And after the lighting of the candle, we'll all join together in the 7 Harambe. Harambe means let's all pull together. There you go. Ashe! Thank you. So just a little practice. You're going to raise your right hand and you're going to grab it in a circle and pull it down. And as you pull down, we're going to say Harambe. Okay. That does not count. That was just practice. So we're all going to do it 7 times. Harambe! 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 That's the last time. We got to make it good. Harambe!
I don't know if Derek. No, just let him draw. Let him draw for a second.
You're so beautiful.
We must take care of a little bit of business. We start to bring this down. Can we get a little bit of German while we pass the bucket? You know, we keep all of our county events free and open to everyone, so we do require a little bit of assistance. If you can feel it in your heart, or not, please put a prayer in the hand, any volunteer there. Otherwise, I see. Greatly appreciate all those to Kwanzaa and those who
This is part of the country. Cooperative economics. One more time. Collective work responsibility. Faith, purpose, creativity. All those principles in practice tonight, right here. You are so beautiful. You are so beautiful. Look around. Look around you. Just look around. Look at the beauty around you. Next. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Don't be too shy. It's okay to give. It's okay to reach out and give back to your community. I want you to shake this little hands your back and hands for 53 years. 53 years. Support shake. So shake me support the community. And it has for 53 years.
Don't leave this auditorium without reaching down to give to Shape Youth Center, who's been there for 53 years, working with our children, our elders. So give up to Shape Youth Center. 53 years. That's a long time. Cash App, $Shape CC. $Shape CC. In case you didn't carry any cash with you, but if you did, invest. Invest in yourself. Invest in the community. Invest in your children. Invest in your elders. Again, 53 years is a long time. But the work is not over. There's still work to do. That's why we need you to invest in Shape. Can I get an amen? All right, all right. Brothers and sisters, we're at that time for our keynote speaker. It's my honor. Can you hear me okay? It's my honor And it's my pleasure to introduce not only my friend, but a friend to the community, a brother. Whenever you come out and you see injustice, you'll see his face and you'll hear his mouth. A brother who's a freedom fighter, a brother who speaks the truth. So I can have your attention, and without further ado, please allow me at this time to introduce, come on out, brother, Brother Derek Muhammad. Gandhi. Can I hear you? Gandhi. 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 Those who are unfamiliar with those words, Gandhi simply means what's the news. And Umoja, which is the first principle of Kwanzaa, means unity. Gandhi. Gandhi. In the name of Almighty God, the beneficent and merciful, I bear witness that regardless of language, landmass, or labor, that there is but one God. We are grateful, we are honored, we consider it a privilege to have been invited to be here as the keynote speaker for the first night of 2022 Kwanzaa celebration. Give yourselves a round of applause. You will be here this evening. Please excuse me, my voice is not doing the best tonight, but I got so much help in this room that I'm not concerned at all. And I was thinking, what did the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey do when he started to lose his voice? He used what he had. What did the great Fannie Lou Hamer do when she started to lose her voice? She used what she had. And if what she had was good enough back then, then what I had is going to be good enough tonight because I'm in the house with my family. As I stood backstage and I listened to the African drum beat, the African drum beat has always represented the heartbeat of the original man. And whenever you hear a heartbeat, it says that life is present. When they have a patient at the hospital and they want to know whether or not the patient has COVID or if the patient is still alive, they listen for a pulse and they listen for the what? The heartbeat. So when I was backstage and I was hearing the heartbeat of Black America, the African drum, and I was listening to the cries and the screams of our beautiful sisters, and I listened to the unity in the crowd, I was reminded of the fact that regardless of all of the issues and trials and tribulations that we face, we as a people are yet alive, we are still alive, we will not die. It does not matter what it is that we go through, we will get through it. We come from a long line of ancestors that survived the transatlantic slave trade. They survived 300 plus years of chattel slavery and suffering the worst form of human terrorism in the annals of history. They survived lynching in the South. They survived Jim Crow. They survived the war on drugs. They survived, and we are surviving the prison industrial complex. Trust me, brothers and sisters, no matter what it is that we are going through today, know that not only will we survive, we will end up on top, and because we are alive. Yeah, give yourselves a round of applause for that. I feel the spirit of Marcus Mosiah Garvey in this room. I feel the spirit of the new Black Panthers and the Black Panther Party in this room. I feel the spirit of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad in this room. I feel the spirit of Fannie Lou Hamer in this room. I feel the spirit of Nelson Mandela in this room. I feel the spirit of Mother Jean Denver. May her soul rest in peace in this room. I feel the spirit of Esther King in this room. I feel the spirit of Sister Maria in this room. I feel the spirit of Martin Luther King Jr. in this room. I feel the spirit of all of the sisters who were behind the scenes doing all of the administrative work that made the civil rights movement happen. Dr. King may have been the face, but it was the Black woman who was the driving force behind the civil rights movement. I feel the spirit of those sisters in this room. And as long as we have their spirits with us, there is nothing that we cannot accomplish. Abaragani. 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 All right. Now, before we move into our short talk, because I don't believe in long speeches, I believe that it's high time that we become short on speeches and long on execution. Brothers and sisters, when you look at our history, we have not had any shortage of great speakers. We haven't had any shortage of great orators. The problem has been articulated from A to Z in manners that we never thought imagined. But what we have been short of is the thing that we come to celebrate today, and that is unity. And as long as we are long on speeches and short on unity, we will continue to betray the coming generations who are depending on us to build something for them to defend. See, our issue is that we have given birth to soldiers, but we have not given them anything to fight for. And because we haven't given them anything to fight for, they are not fighting one another. Let me get back to where I was going. I would like to, on behalf of our dear brother Lloyd Parker, he asked that I share a few words with you. He wanted to be here this evening, but unfortunately he was unable to. But the words that he wanted to relay tonight were words of positivity. Words of positivity. He wanted us to think positive. He wanted us to move in a positive direction. He wanted us to meditate on that which is positive. And if we follow those words of our dear brother Bob and Lloyd Parker, then we will be okay. So Brother Bob and Lloyd Parker could not be here today. But just as we feel the spirit of all those other great ones in the building, I feel the spirit of Bob and Lloyd Parker in the building. Or he's alive and well. We feel the spirit of Brother Bob and Lloyd Parker alive and well. The principle of unity. Brothers and sisters, the principle of unity is always alive and well in nature. Did you know that ants, who are some of the smallest creatures in the jungle, consume more meat than lions, tigers, wolves, and bears combined? Not because they're bigger, not because they are stronger, not because they are more fierce, but it is because they practice the principle of umoja. They practice the principle of unity. As a people, unity to us is natural. because we were brought into a foreign land and we were programmed by a vicious enemy who not only put self-hatred in our hearts for one another, but he denatured us in the process. When you denature a thing, you move it away from what it was purposed to become, and you make it into that which you can use for your own personal gain. Our ancestors were not born to be enslaved. Notice I said they were not born to be enslaved. I never said that they were slaves. I said that they were enslaved. Because when we say that they were slaves, do we make the mistake of making others to believe that this is what they were born to be? But when you put the E-N on the slave and you make it clear that they were enslaved, then you don't let the third party off the hook that enslaved them and denatured them and taught them to not be unified, but to always be constantly bickering and fighting with one another. Now, it is great this evening to see the elders in the crowd, but I also see the youth, the young people. Let's give the young people a round of applause for the first night of Kwanzaa. And today I want to talk to us about the bridge that needs to be built between the elders and the youth. Now we're going to have a family discussion tonight. It may be uncomfortable for some. It may be a little uncomfortable for me. But if we don't have uncomfortable conversations, then we will continue to find ourselves in uncomfortable conditions. Can I get an amen? Now, when J. Edgar Hoover decided that they were going to launch this thing called the COINTELPRO movement. Who in here has ever heard of COINTELPRO? Raise your hand. All right, put your hands down. All right. COINTELPRO was the FBI special program that they dumped millions of dollars into, and the goal was to destroy black organizations. The goal was to infiltrate, destabilize, and then destroy. All right, those were three things: infiltrate, and what else? Destabilize, and to ultimately what? Destroy. Okay, now you have to infiltrate before you can destabilize. So that means that they really found the Negro that looked just like me and you. They learned to say Assalamu alaikum. They learned to say Mubarak. They learned to say Hotep. And they infiltrated our organizations in order to do this thing called destabilization. Now, what does it mean to destabilize a thing? I want you to think about your vehicle, your car. How many tires does a car have? 4 tires, right? So the 4 tires work in unity. They work in concert to give you a smooth ride so that you can get from point A to point B. Remember, I told you that umoja or unity is something that's natural. If one of the tires is infiltrated, then the whole vehicle becomes destabilized. So in this destabilization process, what happens is unity has been disrupted. I don't think you heard what I said. The whole point of destabilizing the organization is to break up the unity. Because if you can break up the unity, then it's easy to destroy the organization. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that 90% of black people's problems can be solved if we would just unify. But we're too busy on social media. You know, the other day, a young brother by the name of Tory Lanez, he's a young, talented rapper, was convicted for shooting another black sister by the name of Megan Thee Stallion. She's out of Houston. He was convicted for shooting her. How many of you know who Tory Lanez is? Raise your hand. Let me see what I'm talking about. All right, put your hands in. Now, if I ask you if you know who Megan Thee Stallion is, don't play home tonight. How many of you know who Megan Thee Stallion is? Raise your hand. All right, now put your hands down. Now, I'm not here to give my opinion on whether or not Tory Lanez is guilty or innocent. But the day after the verdict, all you heard or all you saw on social media were black folks going at each other's throats. Some people were on Megan's side, some people were on Tory Lanez's side. Now, the back and forth is going on. Tory Lanez is about to be sentenced in some weeks. And while you're arguing over whether or not Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion, do you know that only 18% of black children are reading at a proficient or above proficiency level in the United States of America? Did you know that? Did you know that we only make up 12% of the population in this country? But we still make up nearly 50% of the prison population in this country? Did you know that? Did you know that homicides between black males, that means black boys killing other black boys, black men killing other black men, whether you want to call it black or black murder or whatever you want to call it, it's up 36%. Right now as we speak. But because you believe Tory Lanez was innocent, and you believe that Tory Lanez was guilty, all of a sudden, our disagreement over one thing renders us unable to work together on the bigger things, even though we are the most suffering community in this country. It is because, brothers and sisters, we have mastered the art of majoring in minor things. You're saying, Brother Derek, are you saying that a black woman being shot is a minor thing? Oh no, that's major. But the fact that we have a disagreement over one thing is a minor thing. Our brother Deion Sanders, he decided that he was going to donate his time to go to the HBCU. What's the name of it? Jackson State. I know y'all knew. And I think he spent a year in Jackson State. He had a winning season. Thank you. Keep me updated. 3 winning seasons, right? And everybody applauded Deion Sanders for what he did for HBCUs. Then Colorado came calling with a check in hand. Now, I'm not here to give you my opinion on whether or not Deion Sanders should have stayed at at Jackson State, or went to Colorado. Frankly, it's none of my business. That's my personal opinion. But we're still online arguing back and forth over whether or not Deion should have stayed. Should he have taken the money? The brothers are still out. We are so preoccupied with other folks' business that we are majoring in minor things, and we are allowing our disagreements to destabilize our community and cause us to not be unified, even though we suffer more in this country than any other community. So we have to learn, brothers and sisters, how to disagree without being disrespectful to one another. Learn to disagree without being disrespectful. Because if we disagree on the Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion, and Deion Sanders issue, but we do it respectfully, then we can still come together to work on the literacy issue.
That's right.
We can still come together to work on the stop the violence issue. We can still come together to work on the mass incarceration issue. Brothers and sisters, we have to see the bigger picture. If we don't see the bigger picture, then we won't see why it is that we have to unify. And I know some of you will say, oh, Brother Derek, I just don't have enough time. I just don't have enough time to commit to some of these issues. I read somewhere on Facebook, I can't think of the sister's name, but she said something I wish I could give her enough credit. She said, you don't need more time. You need less distractions. Let that sink in. As a community, we do not need more time. As a community, we need less what? Distraction. And we need a greater sense of urgency toward the bigger issues. We got to stop majoring in minor things. I heard somebody say that coming out of slavery, our ancestors owned more land than we own right now collectively. Now, I don't know if we should give a round of applause for that or if we should hang our heads in shame. I don't know. Don't hang your head in shame because we can't do nothing with shame right now. But the point that I'm trying to make is that our ancestors accomplished more with less. They accomplished more with less because they understood the importance of unity in the face of a relentless enemy. We've gotten too comfortable, brothers and sisters. We're too comfortable with our status symbols. We're too comfortable with our cars. We're too comfortable with our jobs. We're too comfortable with our station in life. We're too comfortable with our iPhones and Androids. We've gotten too comfortable to the point that the only time you really see us come together is during the crisis. Do we not come together during the crisis? Are black folk good for coming together during the crisis? Well, let me break some news to you. We in the crisis. We're in the crisis 365 days a year, 24/7 in this country. Now let me land with this point. And this will probably be the most important thing that we say before the evening is over. Is everybody okay? Is everybody okay? I'm falling asleep on me, huh? Emotion, unity. I want to speak to the elders and the grown folk in this room. Many of us have theological differences, we have philosophical differences, we have differences. But we believe in the principle of unity without uniformity. Is that right? And we believe in the principle of uniting on common ground. The other week, I received a phone call from a sister. She was single mother. And she said, Mr. Muhammad, I need help with my 15-year-old son. I said, what's going on with it, sister? She said, well, he's become magnetized and attracted to the wrong crowd. I keep finding guns all around the house. He's only 15. I said, well, how's he doing this? She said, his grades are fine. I said, is his father around? She said, no, sir, he's not around. I didn't go any further along those lines. And she said, right now, I'm packing up my apartment. The landlords have told me that I have to move out of my apartment because my son is raising so much hell that they won't allow me to stay here anymore. These are the type of phone calls that we're receiving weekly. what I want to say in appeal to the older generation is that we must use the principle of unity to build a bridge to reach our young people. Yeah, you can clap for that. If we don't do it, then our organizations are going to die. We don't do it to save the organizations. We do it to save our youth. We do it because we love them. We do it because when we think about giving up on them, we think about where we could be and God giving up on us. We do it because we know that the fruit will fall from the tree. We do it because we know that in them is greatness, but they live in a world that is drawing out of them the rest of them and not the best of them. We do it because we know that we live in a country where the government has targeted our youth for extermination. We do it because we know we live under an administration that they don't know now who the president is. They don't have a plan or a program to save black boys. They have a plan and a program to lock up black boys. That's why we do it. I'm appealing to every organization. Let's unify and let our focus be on the youth. That our focus be on the future. Because without them, we have no future. I got a call from my cousin today, and she told me that she wasn't, feeling very good. And I asked her what was going on. She said the church that I grew up in is closing. I'm like, you mean they moved? You mean they relocated? No. Closing. And I know some of you may say, well, yeah, the church is closed because they're teaching about man's religion. No, the church is closing because young people are leaving.
That's right.
And if the young people are leaving the church, then who's going to keep the doors open when we're no longer here? Is the same thing happening in the mosque? What about all of our other organizations? Do we really want to have a family discussion today? See, many of us have bought into the lie that the black boy that you see on the news at night is a representation of all of our black boys and all of our black girls. See, when you turn on the news, all you see is the little black boy who just robbed the bank. All you see is the sister, the young sister who just led the police on the high-speed chase. And you don't realize that you're being programmed against your own children. See, the job of mass media is to turn black America against its own children. So when you're driving down the street and you see the little boy walking down the street who just won the science contest, see, he's not going to get any news coverage. But he looks just like the boy that robbed the bank that you saw last night. And when you run into him, you treat him like he's the boy that robbed the bank. And when you treat him like he's the boy that robbed the bank, he starts acting like the boy that robbed the bank. Because the young people's mentality is if nobody else cares, I should care. But guess what? We can get ahead of this by making the focus of our unity our youth. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's the way to go for 2023. Don't have it in your mind. If I approach this young person, they're not going to listen to me. See, now you're in God's business. See, it's not your job to make the seed germinate. It's not your job to make the tree grow. It's your job to plant the seed. It's your job to plant the seed. And as long as you plant the seed in good soil, and as long as the seed is watered and tended to and given sunlight, the seed is going to grow. I believe that our young people represent good soil. I think it's the best soil that we have ever produced. But not enough seeds are being planted that are positive seeds, to use the word of the Lord. So let us gauge our success in 2023 by how many positive seeds we are planting in our young people. And the more seeds that we plant in our youth, the more we can be assured that when it is time for us to go to our graves, that we will live beyond the grave, because as we're lying there 6 feet deep, the seeds that we planted will continue to live on. They'll continue to germinate. They'll continue to grow. They'll continue to become trees that we will never ever get to see and see the shade. That doesn't matter as long as the next generation gets the benefit of being in the shade of the trees that grew from the seeds that we planted, then we're okay. All right. Obaragani? 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 All right, everybody sing with me. We're going to make a pledge. Yes. Oh my God, you look beautiful today.
Yes.
Give yourself another round of applause. Raise your right hand. I pledge to be a light. To a generation. That's greater than me. I pledge to be a mentor. To a generation that's stronger than me. I pledge to be a light to a generation that will go further than me. I pledge to practice unity to save the generation that will go further than me. Peace. Okay, before we leave, one more announcement. Let me first say thank you to the Greater Houston area Kwanzaa Planning Committee for having me as the keynote speaker and for putting this together. Let's give them a round of applause. All right. Now, they have purchased several copies of my new book, New Rules, to gift to the first 25 people that can meet me in that corner. I will sign your book and gift it to you on behalf of the Greater Houston Area Planning Committee. So let's give them a round of applause. Thank you.
Hey y'all, Habarigani! Habarigani! I just want to say we're not done. We got some we got silverware. So just bring the vendors around. We got food trucks outside. You can eat in here, we can bring the food in. So we're going to take a short little break, but we're going to come back with a lot of entertainment.
Thank you for coming out tonight. This is not over. My name is Sister Bruna. I didn't introduce myself earlier. I apologize. So enjoy the vendors too. They have to offer. There's a lot of great stuff out there, and we will continue with the program.
Okay, be sure and patronize our vendors. We're not done yet. There's more to come. So take a deep breath, patronize the vendors, everybody to eat. You can bring your food to the auditorium. We got some great entertainment coming up. I'll let you performing. We got a dance group that's about to perform. We're just going to get ready. Hey, to the house. They'll be here in just a minute. So sit back, relax, enjoy the festivities, patronize our vendors, spend a little cash, do a little shipping, and go back to your seat and let's finish this party.